All right, so we're at the final stages here, and like Bob said earlier, he gets to has the final say on whether the guitar, goes into the inventory or gets shipped to a customer, right?
Yeah.
And this is the last part, and so this is
It's the Bambino model.
A Bambino. Is it a laminate or a carved?
This is the laminate top, laminated back, laminated sides, carved neck, of course. But
right.
yeah, this is our standard Bambino model, probably the most popular of the, well, I can't say that. The Bravo is just as popular.
Right. So now, I mean, what are you looking for?
What I do now, after the guys in final put the strings on them, set them up, test them, then they come to me. And I do what I'm doing right now. I look them over carefully, check every little detail. That's the very first thing I do is look at them. And if I see a problem,
like you're looking for maybe a blemish in the wood, or
blemish in the wood, or more than that, a defect in the finish.
Oh,
At this
okay.
point, the finish is polished to a gloss, and every little defect would be magnified. So
right.
if there are any, now's the time to.
Right.
We hope that we've prevented it by now,
right.
And that's what we do.
Now, if you did find a defect in the finish, what would happen?
Well, if I did find something, it would only be something minor, very, very minor, or it could have never made it this far. And whatever that minor thing may be, let's say there's a little speck of dust on the binding, let's say, on that white binding, a little black piece of dust would show up. Well, what we would do is get in there and remove that speck, and then we would drop fill the hole that's left. We would put a little bit of lacquer in that hole. When the lacquer dries, we would level it out, polish it, and
and if it's a big major defect, then you can't use the guitar.
It would never get this far. Major defects never make it this far.
It would never get this far.
Yeah. And that's the good news. We have checks and balances throughout the entire process. Everybody is kind of an inspector as well as a worker. And they know.
Yeah.
If something gets past one guy, well, the next guy
might catch it.
will catch it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Now, you check it for intonation or?
Intonation too. I plug them in. If it's electric, well, first I'll play them acoustically. Even though this is electric, I'll play it acoustically first to detect any flaws in the frets. It'll show up more before I plug it in. So I'll play it acoustically, and then I'll plug it in, check the intonation, the action, and just general playability. Make sure the pickups are in balance.
Right, okay.
So there's
you mean
a
like
lot to
the pole pieces?
Pole piece, yeah, and maybe
the height, the tilt?
Height, yeah, if the pickup is too high.
Now, is this well, yeah, it looks like, okay, that's the height of it, because you want it to be flush with...
Yeah, or about flush. That's really right where it should be, yeah.
Okay.
And I check that.
So does this one pass?
I didn't inspect it yet.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this passed, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. So I mean, you know what? How long would this process take?
The inspection
Like
process?
if we were, if you were going to actually sit down there and watch the whole thing.
10 minutes maybe, because, and I spend half my time, at this point also, I take the warranty booklet and fill that out. On the back page of the warranty, I write the model, serial number, check off all those components that I checked, and then I sign it. Yeah, I sign it and I date it.
That's pretty neat.
So this becomes an inspection card, as well as the warranty. And owner's manual. Yeah.
Right.
And this is good information for the consumer, because it gives them little tips on how to string the guitar.
Right. Yeah. You'd be surprised how
general maintenance and it's
helpful. You're surprised how many guys don't string them correctly.
I know.
It's got to have been playing for a long time.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I did it wrong for many years.
Yeah.
So.
And also, if it's the guitar with a sound hole, I put the labels in. That's what I do over here also. I'll take a label. Again, write the model, serial number, sign it, and then stick it in.
Into the...
through the hole. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Thanks, Bob.
As always, a pleasure.
Yeah.